champions of the world, the champions of Europe, Ekaterina Gordeeva and Sergei Grinkov of the Soviet Union. Fantastic. Height. Perfect timing. This step movement, the serpentine, has got the crowd tapping with them. Ekaterina Gordeeva, Sergei Grinkov. What a marvellous personality that girl's got, and what marvellous pair skaters they are. Just listen to that applause. That's tremendous for a compulsory part of a championship. Look at the height there. If anyone does better than this, I'll be very surprised. Required elements then, they've got a 5.9 from the Soviet Union, but they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5.8s, and just 1 5.7 from West Germany on the left there. So that really does set a very high standard. That's for the required elements. Now, for the presentation, which was very good.
Marks the presentation, 5.9.
Yes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 5.9s. The other 5.8s. I've got a funny feeling that Gordeeva and Grinkov are going to win this short program.
She is just 16 years of age, although Sonia Henny was just 11 years of age when she first appeared at the Winter Olympic Games. There are some very young skaters who come out and dazzle the crowds, and that's what this little girl is certain to do tonight with her 21-year-old partner, Sergei Grinkov.
rotations of that triple throw lift way before she landed.
Golly. The superstars of pairs figure skating, Ekaterina Gordeeva and Sergei Grinkov, absolutely dazzling. 2 billion television viewers right around the world. And a packed house here at the Saddle Dome tonight, as it would seem to me, Jane and Chris, that they have almost certainly wrapped up a gold medal.
I think so. She's the first girl, I think, that's really gone out there and enjoyed it. She looked beautiful. She was in a world of her own when she was skating, and he's so complimentary to her.
She didn't look nervous before she started. She looked as though she really wanted to go out there and skate.
And their unison is wonderful, and the confidence that they go into everything. And if you saw that they kept that speed, that movement over the ice throughout. They didn't fade towards the end.
Well, that's the highest marks they could get at this stage of the competition, because the judges have to leave at least 1 mark in case anyone's better, but I don't think anyone will be.
5.9, 5.9, 5.8, 5.8.
For those new to the sport, with a maximum of 6, that's just about as good as you can get. And that pair you're looking at right now, I think unarguably the greatest pairs figure skaters in the world, are looking right down the gun barrel of the very first gold medal in the figure skating at this, the 15th Winter Olympiad.
In the audience tonight, Irina Rodnina's here, so she must be looking down there reflecting when she was first starting all those years ago, the famous Russian pair skater. She's so slight, but she's she can keep up with him constantly.
It's wonderful that someone so young can be so expressive too.
Les médailles d'or from the Soviet Union, the Union Soviétique, Ekaterina Gordeeva, Sergei Grinkov.
And there she is, the little Russian pixie, the little sparrow, who tonight just dazzled the crowd with her partner Sergei Grinkov. As I said, dazzled 2 billion television viewers around the world and simply brought the house down here at the Saddle Dome in front of 19,000 adoring fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, les silver medalists in the pairs event, les médailles d'argent from the Soviet Union, the Union Soviétique, Elena Valova and Oleg Vasilyev.
And a huge cheer for the former gold medalists, the defending champions here tonight, who bowed out, but bowed out with great style and great warmth. Elena Valova and her husband Oleg Vasilyev.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, the bronze medalists in the pairs event, les médailles de bronze from the United States, les États-Unis, Jill Watson and Peter Hoffler.
And with a very healthy United States contingent here amongst the crowd, another huge cheer goes up for the bronze medalists from the United States, Jill Watson and Peter Oppegaard.
Et maintenant, mesdames et messieurs, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Worrell, President, member of the International Olympic Committee, membre du Comité International Olympique, will present the medals to the victors, remettre les médailles aux vainqueurs.
There she is, that tiny little sweetheart, Ekaterina Gordeeva, accepting that gold medal. You can see those little ribs of hers just peeking through her suit. Sergei Grinkov, no doubt delighted, and that's the face that's warmed the hearts of billions around the world tonight. She looked happy, Jane, when she was skating. She looks happy now.
She certainly does.
She's a beautiful looking girl as well.
Oleg Vasilyev at the age of 28. His wife Elena almost certainly bowing out of Olympic competition here tonight. And the bronze medalists from the United States of America, Jill Watson and Peter Oppegaard, as we see yet again. The Soviets dominate the pairs. Tonight, 1-2 for Quinella. And so the Soviet hammer and sickle being raised here in the Saddle Dome tonight. And what that does is put the Russians even further ahead in the medal tally after day 4.
Ekaterina Gordeeva, Sergei Grinkov.
Would you like to see some more?
Would we like to see some more? Isn't she beautiful? Ekaterina Gordeeva, her partner Sergei Grinkov. They are so good. Let's pick them up for the encore. Fantastic. The outstanding pairs figure skaters in the world today, the Olympic and world champs, Ekaterina Gordeeva and Sergei Grinkov,